About flags, celebrations, identity. Well, more than 1 billion Hindus around the world, including here in South Africa, are celebrating Diwali, the festival of light. The tradition of Diwali is often celebrated by lighting up the night skies with fireworks. Let's get straight ahead to this interview with spiritual master Brahmarishi Mohanji on Skype from India with us to discuss the event. And thank you so much, Mr. Mohanji. Apparently you had to drive quite a distance to be with us, to get internet connection. We appreciate it. What is the significance of an ancient... Pleasure. What is the significance of this ancient tradition for people today?
We are celebrating Diwali today. It's a festival of light. The light represents the enlightenment or the elevation of awareness. When Lord Ram came back to his hometown after defeating the 10 vices or defeating the darkness, everybody celebrated his arrival with light. Light definitely means that removal of darkness. So darkness sits in our mind. It usually sits in our mind. So when we talk about light, it's light to the darkness of our mind. External lights represent the light which we need to remove the darkness of the mind. And the darkness of the mind consists of ego, lust. There are 10 vices, basically. The ego, pride, lust, and so many things like that. So they all make our world dark. And we see the world through our mind. So when we bring light into the mind, we see the world bright. So the outside brightness is all about our removal of darkness. That's the representation of this celebration.
And does that spiritual message still have resonance? We know there's a lot of celebrations, fireworks, eating of lovely sweet meats and things. Is that spiritual message still strong?
Absolutely, it's a celebration. Lord Ram represents the supreme consciousness, which is brightness. And when you bring brightness into your life, it's joy, it's happiness. So burning of crackers essentially is representing the burning or the blasting away of the vices sitting within us. And the sweet represents the joy which we get when we are connected to the supreme consciousness. So Ram represents supreme consciousness, and we are getting connected to Ram. In fact, Ram is a representation, and we are supreme consciousness. But the moment we become aware that we are completely light and brightness, our whole world becomes different. So this is a reminder also. The eating sweets and all these celebrations, new clothes, everything. It reminds that you are actually vibrant. You know, the world is dark because of our inner darkness. So we have to remove the inner darkness to see the brightness.
Mr. Mohanji, in South Africa, as in many parts of the world, firecrackers are very controversial because of animals, things like that. What do you say to people who are opposed to that part of the celebration?
I personally feel that whatever we do, it should not be obstructing other lives. This is my personal opinion. Whatever we do, the firecrackers are representation. You don't have to really blast a lot of crackers and make other people unhappy. But if the whole region is celebrating, this is fine. But I feel that two things. One is the pollution of the air, and the other is the other beings not so happy with all, especially South Africa full of forests. I think there are a lot of animals will be disturbed. But whatever you do moderately, it's nice, because you are actually trying to tell yourself that all this brightness is within you, and you are trying to explore the whole thing. So in that mode, this is okay. But when it becomes too large and when it becomes too loud for other people, then it becomes a problem. I do not believe in any celebration which obstructs or which makes other people unhappy.
What is your message today to non-Hindus? Is this something that we can all take part in a way?
Yeah, my message would be light, be brightness. Because the world is dark only because we do not see everybody as one. In fact, most of the religions, we talk about religions which divide people. religions exist only during our waking state. When we are awake, we are religious. What happens when we sleep? We are all the same. There are no people, there are no beings. Everybody in the world are same. So this message is what we should all remember every day morning when we get up. I think we are actually suffering because of divide, which is quite a shame, because being human is being aware that everything is one, and the pain of every being should be our pain. Happiness of every being is our happiness. So if this message is clearly understood, the world will have peace. World is definitely going to be peaceful because of the higher awareness of every individual, not a few saints. Saints can only show some light, or like a mirror, stand in one place and tell the world that, look here, you are what you are looking for, or you are searching for. Everything is within you. Brighten yourself and you brighten the world. So my message to the world is, be light. Take Diwali as an example to be light. Then the whole darkness will disappear.
All right, a lovely message of peace and togetherness. Sounds a lot like our Ubuntu here in South Africa. Thank you so much. Brahmarishi Mohanji.
Thank you.
And he's, of course, one of the world's leading spiritual masters, and he was speaking to us from India.